Yeah, looking forward to it. It's our first away game, isn't it, of the season? So
yeah, I'm quite confident looking forward to it.
Yeah.
it's
Got
gonna
the
be
wins
good.
under our belt, I'm happy.
What have you made of Norwich's start of the season so
Really
far?
good, yeah, really positive. I don't know what I was thinking to prepare before going into the season, but yeah, just really happy with everything so far.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I think Jonathan Rowe's looking very good for us, very excited.
And what do you make of Huddersfield? Do you think that's going to be, I mean, obviously Norwich going into it as the favourites, are you fairly confident about the opposition?
Yeah, I am, to be fair. I don't know how they've started. I think they've got a point, haven't they? But it's going to be difficult still because it's away, isn't it? But I'm confident. I think we're going to win.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. It's always difficult going away, but I'm quite confident.
2-0 win, I'll say.
There you go. What about you? You got a score prediction?
I'm going with 3-0.
Who do you think's going to score?
Sargent and Rowe for me.
Yeah, I'm thinking Jonathan Rowe's going to get one. But apart from that, don't know.
And Norwich have announced the signing of Adam Forshaw today. What have you made of that?
Yeah, it's good for squad depth, I think. I think we needed that in the CDM role. But,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good signing, I think.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. We needed a CDM just for the depth.
Adds a little bit of experience as well,
Yeah,
which obviously Norwich
yeah.
have done a lot this summer, which is,
Yeah,
I think that's something they needed as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And how high can Norwich finish in the Championship this season? Can they push for the playoffs?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
I'm confident for that.
It's going to be a long season, isn't it? But if we continue how we're doing now, then yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty confident because after our last 3 games, it looks like we've actually got a team that's playing for the manager and playing for each other, and there's confidence going through the team. And after the last away game at Southampton, where we looked good for 3 points, we didn't quite get over the line. And honestly think that today is the sort of games where you have to win if you want to get out of this division.
Yeah, Norwich are sort of favourites going into it, aren't they?
Oh well, yeah, they should be. You know, they're sort of 3rd in the league, or 4th whatever it is, and these are only got 1 point so far. So yeah, I mean, you've got to come to a place like this, and you've got to feel confident wherever you go, because otherwise you're not going to do anything. But I think the players now are a lot better, confident-wise, and play for each other, play for the manager, and they look a unit compared to what last season, where they didn't look a unit. They looked sort of individuals playing or trying to play as a team. But then the new signings have come in and done well. Ashley Barnes brings a new dimension up front, and they're not playing for one man up front who was with us last season. They're now having to readapt the style of play to suit the players they've got. And you know, Barnes has brought experience and brawn and know-how, which is what you need. And Kenny McLean playing in midfield has got back to his, playing to his strengths. He's a good player, he picks the ball up deep and is always open for a pass. So yeah, I'm confident. Be disappointed if we don't win, but I think we've got it within us to get something out today anyway.
Can I get a score prediction?
Let's go for 2-0.
Who's going to score?
Oh my God. I'll go for Barnes. And I'll go for, let's say, Kenny McLean.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty confident, I have to say. I mean, the start we've had this season just turned things around. So, yeah, I'm feeling good.
You feeling more positive than you were going into the season? You've been pleased with the start?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I followed pre-season, and it's always hard to tell, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, things were looking a bit promising, but nothing that was blowing me away.
Yeah.
But obviously that last-minute winner against Hull,
Yeah.
that changed everything kind of immediately.
Yeah.
And since then, it's all been good. So why not feel positive? That's what I'm feeling.
And what about Huddersfield? Do you think Norwich should be coming into this as big favourites?
Well, should be.
Yeah.
I'd say should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I was here last season when they got a draw without a shot on target, right? So you just never know. But I reckon Norwich should be feeling confident. I hope they are.
And they've announced the signing of Adam Forshaw this morning. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know a lot about him, to be honest, so I'll need to do a bit of research and find out. But, any signing's got to be good news, I reckon.
Yeah.
I mean, especially at free.
Yeah.
So I'll wait and see, but yeah.
Did you think they needed to add some depth in that midfield area, maybe?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the only thing that slightly worried me is, if we lose players from the first 11, how are we going to get on, if we have some injuries or whatever. So, yeah, get some cover in. It's got to be good.
And can I get a score prediction for today's game?
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say 2-0 Norwich.
Who's going to score?
Sergeant Barnes again.
Thought it was superb.
Brilliant.
I thought we defended well against a really quite good team. I don't think they deserved to lose.
We had to
4-0.
defend well, and we did.
But what fantastic finishing, and Adam Eder coming on as a substitute like that.
Great
I
assist.
thought, great assist, great goal, some lovely little flicks.
Yeah.
We're back. We're almost top of the league. Yay!
Great from Plachetta as well when he came on. Absolutely superb. Just looks like strength and depth. Really, really confident.
I think there was a bit of a worry when Sargent went off, but now you've seen that from Eder. Do you feel a bit more secure in Norwich?
Absolutely. I think we've got strength in depth right across the team now.
Yeah.
And we look a totally different team from last season.
Yeah.
Totally different team. Do we know what's happened to Sargent? I saw that he had his leg in a
seen
cast.
him in a boot, but we haven't spoke to Wagner yet. But yeah, sure, we'll get an update soon.
Oh, come on, boys. Come on, Rotherham next week. We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah. You at Rotherham next week?
Yeah.
Can Norwich push for promotion?
Of course we can. Of course we can.
Good stuff.
Cheers,
Very, very pleased. I think that we probably only got to about 4th or 5th gear. Probably didn't get into 6th. It probably was something that we still had to find our feet in. First half, the goal settled us massively. Hope Sarge is going to be all right. I think in terms of Eder, really pleased that he got the goal and the assist. That was really, really good to see.
Yeah.
With the wingers, again, they're still chipping in. Fastnat, again, himself was quietly unassuming, but still decent.
Yeah.
Johnny, 5 in a row. Can't complain, can you? You know, how many in a row can we go for Johnny Rowe?
Where does that rank in the performances you've seen from Norwich in the last 2 or 3 years?
In 2-3 years, that probably takes us up to the promotion, doesn't it, in terms of spirit? Probably one of the better ones in terms of probably not as good as the. It's probably not as good as the Coventry game itself, which obviously was a little hit and miss. And the what's the other one in terms of Spurs and Preston? But yeah, I'll probably go 3rd then on the list for us. But brilliant, you know, fair enough. We've got the job done, and probably the most pleasingly for me, clean sheet.
Yeah, you mentioned Johnny Rowe and Adam Eder. How much of a worry is it that Sargent limped off there, or can Eder now step up?
Eder, he's a different player. I don't think in terms that I was saying to somebody earlier, Sargent is on it. He's immediately, he almost senses it. He's got that footballing brain, I do think.
Yeah.
Whereas with Eder, I do think he's probably, you have to press go and then he will go and react. But they might just have to adapt with it. I think Eder's very, very good at the whole link-up play. It might bring the wingers in a bit more, and again, like I say, he might turn round. And if Rowe is in the form that he is, potentially you've got Borja Sainz coming back, and Fastnat, bring it on.
Having seen that, can Norwich push for promotion?
Can we push for promotion? I ranked us at 6th in my own predictions. We'll go for 3rd so far.
Awesome.
What about Sargent, boys?
Sargent's USA boy. USA. Atmosphere is fantastic. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5 doctors would recommend that.
The home support was completely lacking. Home support lacking. Away support amazing.
Canaries all the way.
Canaries all the way.
Where did you come from? Where did you come from for today's game?
I came from Milwaukee.
States, Milwaukee.
There you go. As in Atanasios, is it?
Yes.
A little connection with your ownership.
It's our boy right there. Yes.
Good stuff.
All
So
right.
do you think Norwich can push for promotion?
For sure. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Got it.
Good stuff. Yeah.
They like scoring every time they go forward. They score. It's not helping Sargent at all.
No, true. Yeah, is that a bit worrying, that injury to Josh Sargent?
Hopefully it's only short term.
Yeah.
If not, they might need to raise the transfer market from some way.
Right.